here in Alabama, which feels wonderful. I think the high today was high 70s, so that I can deal with that.
I can deal with that too.
Yeah,
It actually feels a little bit like fall today.
it does, just a little.
We feel a little bit like fall, so we start making Christmas
Wreaths, that's right. There we go.
Hey guys, hey Chris, hey Charlene, welcome. Those of you who are just joining us, we are so glad that y'all are here with us today.
Yes, we are.
All right, so we'll go ahead and let you know what we're working with today. We actually are making a swag.
Yep. And I love these.
So this is a 32-inch swag base. I believe this is 32-inch.
Yeah, I think it may be 28,
let's
but
see.
yeah, it's right down there on the
see it?
side.
You see it?
I did.
I think there it is. It's
I
right
knew I saw
under
it.
my bow.
But I didn't know.
Let's
know
see.
what.
It's 30-inch.
30
It's
inch.
a 30-inch swag.
Yeah.
Of course, you could make this on a 32-inch.
You
or
could
even
do
a
it on any
36.
size. Yes.
But we've got a 30-inch pine swag base. These are going to be the star of the show here, though. I love
these. Aren't they so pretty?
Woo! We are going to be festive and
Yes.
glitzy and all the things.
Love those.
So we have our big jewels or gems. And then we have our bow, which this is a 20-loop bow. And we will
Huge.
attach a video showing you how to make this bow in the comments.
Yes, we will. It's just a stacked bow.
It is a stacked bow. And then we have a bunch of just accents. So we've got some of the glitter pick poinsettias. We've got some different gold picks that we're going to be using.
And then ornaments.
We got ball ornaments, and you can
Yep.
get these anywhere. Walmart. Hobby
Yes,
Lobby,
any
Michael's,
just
anywhere like
don't
that.
pay a lot for your ornaments for something like this, because you're going to glue them in, and you don't any from Walmart or anywhere are perfectly good for these.
Yeah. So, all right. The first thing that we want to do before you get started, before you put anything on your bow, anything, we're going to fluff our swag. So we do this with our pine wreaths and our pine swags. So you just want to take all the pine pieces and fluff them out. So just go along the swag from the bottom to the top, the whole thing, and just pull it out.
Yes, pull one way and one the other.
So usually when you get these, when you get them from the store, they're going to be kind of smashed. They're going to be in clumps where the pieces of pine are kind of clumped together on one side or the other. So you want to make sure that you're separating all the pieces and get it fluffed out nicely. So we're going to do that before we do anything else.
Yes. That is always the first step. So, and you want it to just be fluffed out kind of like that.
And sorry guys, if you are watching us live, I will fix it, but I know the title says this is a fall, I think it says a fall straw hat wreath. That's from last week, so sorry guys.
Uh-oh,
We're making a Christmas swag.
Yes, we're doing a swag. You can go back and watch last week's with
Yes.
the hat, but yep, this is a swag.
But those of you who are watching the replay, I'll have it fixed before you guys watch it.
Yeah. Yep, so you won't get to see that. but
Hey
that's
Joanne. Hey guys. Hey Dawn and Vanessa. We're so glad you're with us.
Yes,
Hey
we
Tina
are.
and Dixie and Annette. This swag I believe is from
A greenery market.
the greenery market. Yes.
Mhm.
You can pretty much find swags, Craft Outlet, Hobby Lobby, anywhere. But like I said,
Yes.
this is a 30-inch, so it's a little bit smaller than some of the other ones that we work with.
Yes, this would be, I was just thinking about these, something like this. I mean, it'd be perfectly good for a door, but it also would be cute to make too and hang them, like from your lights at your front door,
yeah.
have
Oh,
those
yeah.
hanging down. So this is a good length for that.
Okay, so now the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to put on my bow. So now I have everything fluffed out, but now I'm going to take those pieces and I'm going to kind of make a little dip in it.
Right where her bow's going.
Yep, right where my bow is going to go. And this is going to go at the top, and I'm going to just attach it right to that base.
You want to leave a few little pieces of your greenery up at the top, but it's going to be pretty much to the top.
Well, the top of, you want to make sure you've got wire there that you can,
Exactly.
the frame that you can wire it to. So I'm wiring it to the frame there, the base. Now I'm going to go ahead and flip out my bow, but of course I'm going to do that several times probably before we get done with this.
Yeah.
Now these are long tails. I've got some different size tails, but we wanted some of them the length of the swag itself.
Yep. Okay, so we've got just a few little stems. I like to add some more, even though we're going to put ornaments and gold and a lot of things. I like to add some other pine just to kind of, I don't like this kind of pine. I can't remember what this is called.
Over just a
I
little
need to be
bit.
this way just a little bit. I'm getting
so.
out of the thing. There we
You
go.
are.
I'm just not crazy about this kind of pine, so I like to add just a little bit throughout, but you're not going to see much of it once we get everything on it, but I like to add some just, you know, to have it kind of peeking out all around. So this is just one little stem that's got some snow on it. We're just going to add some of that if I can find it. There they are.
I think we might have to share wire cutters. I think you've got mine.
Have I got yours? Well, no, yes, because here's mine. Sorry.
I think you stole my wire cutters.
I stole your wire cutters. And as always, we always say, if you do not have a good pair of wire cutters, get you a good pair out of the tool department, because the little floral ones are not going to work well.
They're cute, but
They're cute, yes, but they're
they
not.
don't do the job. You don't want these little
They
pink ones
don't.
either. They're not that great either. Now, they're better than the floral ones, but
Yes,
just get one of the heavy-duty ones from the tool section.
that's what you need. Now I'm just going to cut several pieces of this so that I don't have to come back and forth.
These kind of break apart, too.
They do, don't
yeah, I
they?
just noticed that.
Mm-hmm.
And also, guys, before we get really started, I do want to let you know we're also excited about the fact that our
Yes.
Design with the Pros Club officially opens for new enrollment today.
That's right.
So we're
Yay.
very, very excited. We've already welcomed several new people into the
We
club just
have.
today, since we opened like an hour ago.
An hour ago, and they've already jumped on it, and we are happy to have them.
So if you would like to join us, as a member, right off the bat, the minute you sign up, you have access to over 150 tutorials on both making and selling
That's
designer
right.
wreaths. So we have people of all levels, of all skill, level. Some have never even made a wreath in there,
Yes.
and they just like to watch. And then others have been making wreaths and selling them for 30, years. And that is fine. No matter what skill level, we have something in there for you.
Yes, I had someone asked right after we posted that we were open. A lady asked me, she said, I've never made one. Would I fit in? I said, oh, yes, ma'am, you will, because we have got things to start you out on your journey of wreath making, as well as, like she said, those that have been making wreaths for 30, somebody like me that's been making them for 30 years.
Yeah, so I will put the link in the comments. So go and check that out. We would love, love, love to have you join us. But we're only
Yes,
going to be
we
open
will.
for a very short time. We will close open enrollment in just a few days. So if you would like to join us, we would love to have you there.
Yes, we would. Now, what I've done is I've just broken up my little pine pieces, and I'm not going to put a lot. Like I said, we've got a lot of stuff to go on it, so I'm just going to put a little bit just to have it sprinkled throughout. And I'm just using my glue skillet, dipping the end in, and I dip about maybe a ½ inch to an inch of the end, and then I'm using the one piece of the pine just to wrap around that stem, and that will hold it for you. You don't have to worry about those falling out or anything. They're not gonna go anywhere. It just helps, I think, to have the different kinds of pine kind of peeking out there.
Yeah, it adds to the depth of the design.
It does.
And, it just kind of looks good. It looks good. I mean,
Yep.
having the different little greeneries in there, more authentic.
I think it does. And y'all know I love my greenery anyway, so even with pine wreaths, I'm going to use greenery.
There's very few times that we're just going to leave something as is when it comes to greenery.
Yes.
We're usually going to add something.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't have to be super expensive.
And it doesn't have to be a lot. I mean, just a little bit. Like we said, we're just literally going to sprinkle this throughout, but it just elevates that just a little, having it. So, and I'm just right now working along the outside, because most of the inside's going to be covered, although I will put a little something on the inside.
I have most of mine done. I've just added just around, like not a ton of it, but just kind of around the outside. I mean, we're going to be covering most of all of it up, but it's going to kind of peek through just a little bit.
Just a little.
Hey, Kathleen. Hey, Marilyn.
Hope you all are having a great day.
Hello, hello. Hey, Amber and Drenda. We're so glad y'all are with us today.
Yes,
if you are new to our channel, welcome. We're so glad you're with us. We are live every Friday at 4 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time.
We are, for Flower Friday.
Yeah.
My favorite day of the week.
It's a pretty good day.
It is. And I mean, it's so funny to me because, you know, the grandkids don't even call Friday Friday. It's Flower Friday.
Yeah,
all 5 grandkids, they will say, today's Flower Friday, Gigi.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like my kids, they don't say, okay, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Friday is Flower Friday. They know
right.
Friday as Flower Friday.
That's
and if we don't do Flower Friday for whatever reason, they are very confused, and it just doesn't.
It messes them up.
Yeah, they just don't like
Flower Friday. They know we're supposed to be on Flower Friday.
So y'all let us know in the comments what you are working on right now. I've seen a lot of really pretty designs posted lately on our Facebook page and in our free Facebook group. So that's fun to see all of your pretty fall and Christmas and Halloween designs.
Now, I've just got a couple that fell off, so I'm going to put these like right down in the middle, just sticking out just a little bit since they're there.
Yeah, I put a little bit there too.
Yeah, they fell out, so that means they get put in the middle.
Oh, Drenda said she's working on a Candyland wreath.
Oh, I bet that's cute.
We have made a lot of those.
Yes, we have, haven't we?
I love that theme, and that's my kitchen.
Yeah.
I do my kitchen dining area, like Candyland theme for Christmas. So I always love that.
Yeah, so it is a good one, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And the kids love it. Okay. And you can just see we've just kind of got it sprinkled out all around. I didn't use the big pine cones, did you?
Yeah, I used the whole thing.
I didn't.
I may take them out if
I might put them, and I might put them in. You just never know.
Either way works.
Okay, so I want to see. Let's see where we're going to put our jewels, because they are really prominent, so we want to make sure we get them in a good spot.
Well, right down the middle looks good, I think.
I think so too.
Yeah.
But I think I'm going to turn one kind of like that. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, so we're going to use some. Now, they've got a little hanger, like, you know, ornaments come. I'm not going to use those. I'm going to use my 26 gauge floral wire, and I'm going to take those off and replace them with this. And then that way I can know that they're going to stay there. So now what I do with that is I'm literally just taking my wire and wiring it to... Uh-oh.
Might have broken that one.
You might have. We can glue it. We'll glue it.
I don't want to look.
I know. We'll glue it back if it's broken.
It sounded like it hit the floor very hard.
It did, didn't it?
Yeah.
But what I was saying is you're going to wire this literally to a piece of the pine. You don't have to get it all the way back to, you know, the frame. You just wire it straight to that little piece of pine. And then just, did it break? Oh, it'll glue. Look at there.
I think it was glued together to begin with.
It was. See? You never know what we'll do, huh?
Hey, if it happens, you know.
Yep. This is reality.
This
Things
is
happen
reality.
sometimes. You're going to drop an ornament. But that's all right.
Let's see. Hopefully that's enough. It might not be. I might have
You might need to set it aside for just a little bit and let it. I think it'll work just fine. Yeah. Just let it.
So.
Let
We're
it.
gonna let it dry. It's not perfect, but you know what? That's perfect.
Yes, it doesn't. It'll be fine. It will be fine.
I'm gonna keep wiring this on while that one is.
And I'm just gonna show you. I've got those wired on just like that.
Let's see if I can.
So now I can see where I want to put my poinsettias. I think I'm gonna put one up here at the top of the bow. What do you think?
Yeah.
Right in there.
Cute.
And there again, I'm just using my glue. But the good thing about these, I'm gonna use a piece of the original pine and just wrap it around the stem up near the head of the poinsettia right there. And then I can also, because this stem is long enough, I think, I'm fixing to see, but I think I can turn it over and take that stem and actually wrap it around the frame of the swag.
Now I'm still letting mine dry a little bit.
Yes.
Because I'm not sure if it's secure yet. I went ahead and wired it in, but it may not be secure yet.
May not be quite yet.
Maybe not quite yet.
And then I'm going to put this one. Yep, I think I'll put this one over in here. What do you think? Or should I put it up here underneath the bow or down lower? I think up here under the bow. What do you think?
Yeah.
That look good to you?
Works for me.
Alrighty.
I like it.
I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just taking a piece of my pine and wrapping it right around that stem. And once you get them in there, they are not going to go anywhere.
The only thing, like I like to add the bow in first so that you can place things around, but when you got a lot of tails like this, sometimes what I'll do is I'll just take them all together and
put them out
roll
of
them up like this, just so that they're out of my way.
Because otherwise you're liable to get glue on them and such as that, and you don't want that. There we go.
We do not want that, do we?
No, and it does happen. But if it does happen and you get glue on your ribbons or anything like that, just take your blow dryer and put it on medium heat, and don't get it too close to the pine. Now it will melt the pine.
Yeah.
But just kind of go over that ribbon and it will come off. I don't know why I'm trying to fluff my bow when I know I'm going to have to redo it. Now I have these little gold picks that are from Michael's, and I'm going to sprinkle these around.
Charlene, yes, this is how we use the jewels. I prefer to use them in swags rather than wreaths. I mean, you can use them in both.
Yeah, you can.
But I love the look of them in swags when they kind of drape, you know, kind of.
I do too.
Fall down the bottom of them, drape, have that look. I just think they're so pretty.
They are pretty. Now I put one at the top. I'm going to go ahead and put one at the bottom. And now, did I say already that the jewels came from Craft Outlet?
Actually, I don't remember if you said it.
I don't remember if I said it either, but the jewels came from Craft Outlet. In case I didn't. now.
So these, we're just going to frame it with these. So go all the way around the outside.
Yep.
As many or as few as you want.
That's right.
And you could use, whatever color. We're going with green, red, and gold, but, you can...
Whatever you choose.
Whatever you like.
Yep. I like glitzy, so we are going for glitzy.
Yeah, we're going for the glitter look.
I might as well. I've got it all over me.
Well, that's
anyway.
what I said. I should have worn my
your apron. I thought about that after it was too late.
But I didn't. So
Yeah.
I'll just be covered in glitter.
That's okay. My husband understands this time of year. I'm going to come in with glitter everywhere. I've got it in my floor. I've got it everywhere. So, because even if you brush yourself off, which I do, I'm still going to have glitter everywhere.
So Olivia, my middle child, Olivia has softball practice tonight. So I'll just
you'll go glittered up.
Glittered.
Yeah.
Shiny.
You will.
They're probably used to it anyway, honestly.
Oh, I'm sure. They know what you do. They do. I'm just taking these around the outside, like Amanda said.
I think I am going to take off this pine cone just because it's kind
I
of
thought
not needed.
That's
and
kind of what I was thinking, that they were going to be kind of in the way, so I just took it off. And the main thing to remember when doing a swag, you want for it not to be too heavy on one side and too light on the other. You want to kind of make sure that you're doing the same thing on one that you do the other. Now, it doesn't have to be the same exact thing. You just want it to be weighted about the same. Like if you're going to use something, that's this big, you want something on this side that's going to be about that big. So you just want it weighted about the same. So that's what we're doing.
I think that just helps with the balance.
It does,
and the shape.
for sure. Put something right behind my poinsettia.
Already looking cute.
I know.
Festive.
I got a couple more of these.
Are those yours, or can I use those right there?
Those are for anybody. I just stuck some extra ones up there in case we needed them.
I'll use a couple more then.
Yeah, I'm going to put this one right here, coming out of the middle.
So I don't know if we mentioned this, but we are using our Grace Monroe home glue skillet
Yes.
to dip our stems into. So if y'all
Yes,
don't have one
and
of these,
I was just getting ready to say that if you don't have one and you want your life to be a lot easier, I recommend getting one, because it sure does. Being hands-free really helps.
they would make like a really good Christmas
They
wish
would,
list item
yes.
too.
Tell those people in your family that you
Say
want
hint,
one.
hint.
Put one more right up in here. And the other side.
So this is where we're at so far.
And we haven't even added our ornaments yet.
I love these jewels. And actually, I think I got this pretty secure. I was a little worried. Actually, I was afraid to look. I was afraid it's going to be shattered into pieces, and I don't think we have any more. I have some bigger ones, which I guess I could have used those.
Yeah, you could have used the bigger ones.
I don't think I had any more of the green ones.
Okay, so now you can see we've got it gold all over. So now we want to add some just regular ball ornaments. Just sprinkle those around. And now to do these, I always like to, if it comes off, I take the hanger off because I'm going to dip these straight into the glue and stick them right on. And I don't like having something that could get loose or anything, so I literally just take it off. I don't know that it would ever bother anything, but just to be sure.
If they're tight on there, we don't.
Yeah, if it's too tight to move, I don't.
If they come off, it doesn't hurt. I don't think.
No. I'm gonna put that right here behind my bow, and I'm just gonna sprinkle ornaments all throughout. Some of these you can tell we have used before, but that's all right. I just took them out.
Yeah, and don't be afraid to reuse things. So if we have an item that for whatever reason doesn't sell, or we, decide we don't like, or we don't want, we'll just take the stuff off and reuse it.
Or even if it's something that I've made myself and I want to change it up, I'll take the ornaments off and save them, because if they still look good. Now sometimes if they've been outside and stuff, they won't look good, but if they still look good, I reuse them. I'm just going to keep sprinkling these around anywhere that I see that I need something.
That one.
That
one has
stuff on it.
Yep, that's right.
Yep, mine did too. So I
Adds
just
to
stick
the
it right
greenery.
down in there. Yep. Just remember, when you are putting on your ornaments like that, if you've got things that you might need to kind of arrange any of the greenery or anything, you've got to do it while it's wet, or you will not be able to move it. So make sure everything that is around it is like you want it to look.
And you're going to need a good bit of glue for the ornaments.
Yes.
Like we're getting low over here.
Yeah.
And we just had filled it up, but we do use a good bit of glue.
Cool.
And that's one time, well, there's lots of times, but it is a time when a glue skillet comes in really, really handy.
Now we've got some more. I think I'm going to add just a few. I've got these little picks that are from Hobby Lobby, and they've got little sequins. I don't want to add a lot of those, but I think they'd be cute to add a few here and there. So I'm going to put one just right in here at my bow. Put one on the other side. I gave you some of those, didn't I?
Some small ones? Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
some
some
of
of
these.
those, yes. Where did
Yeah.
you put yours?
I put one on each side of the bow.
I'm still adding ornaments to mine.
Oh yeah, I added a few.
I got a few of them.
Of the little ones.
Well, but
Yeah,
I've only added
probably-
one so far, but I'll just, I don't know.
Put one of these in between. There we go.
So this is the stem that they came on. So it comes on a big stem,
Yeah.
but we're just pulling apart
We just pull it apart and add,
pieces. And that's from
add
Hobby
them
Lobby.
where we want them. And now if there's a lot of the greenery that I don't like this piece is sticking out, I just cut it off. That way you don't see that big piece right there at your bow, and nobody knows that you did that. I'll take this one too. Now,
turning out so pretty.
yes, I love these colors. And now, you know, Amanda told y'all that Design with the Pros Club is open right now, and we only open, what is it, 3 times? Is it 3 times a year?
I think this will be the last time this year.
Yeah, this will be the last time this year, and we do that so that, you know, it takes a little time and energy and all that, and we want to spend that with our members, so that's why we don't stay open all the time. And we love our members. We have such an encouraging group of people, and if you're in Design with the Pros Club now, if you don't mind, tell people what you like about it.
Yeah, I know we've got several of you watching because I've seen your comments.
Yeah, so y'all tell people what you think.
And if you have questions about it, let us know in the comments. We're happy to answer any kind of questions that you have.
Yes, that is what we are here for, to answer questions.
But it's a really, really great community, and we're so blessed by all of the members that are in there with us. I mean, we're definitely like a family.
We really are. I mean, and it's
like
it's just the truth. We, you know, we get to know our members, and they all, each one of them means so much to us, you know, that if they're going through something, a lot of times they will put it in the group and, you know, ask for prayers or, you know, anything like that. And so it's just, we just have become a family, and we love our people, and you will not find a more encouraging group of people than the people in the group. There's always somebody there to answer your questions or help you if you need help with something. And we do, you know, you will get a new tutorial on top of the ones that are already available, over 150. But you also get new ones each month. We go live in the group, and as well as, you know, have some that are pre-recorded, that kind of thing. And it's just a lot of fun. Our group is, every one of them are amazing people. And my favorite thing that we do each month is we have our wreath critiques, and that is where people get to submit one of their wreaths, and we will critique it. And we do that in a positive way, because we know that everybody is at a different level. So, you know, you never have to worry about it hurting your feelings or anything like that. We just tell you what we see that will help you take it to the next level. Because, you know, a lot of times when you're, and I do this all the time, if I'm working on something, I will tell Amanda, you know, I need you to look at this and see what you think. Because when you're working on something for a while, you don't see, you know, something that could be, you know, a hole here or there. And so it just helps having that second set of eyes. And that is what we do. We are that second set of eyes for you.
Yeah. And, you know, like, it's just a good, supportive environment. And so a lot of people are looking for that. We don't do drama. We don't do,
no, we do not.
We support each other, and, you know, that's what we're all about there in the group. So
we want each of you to be so successful. I mean, that is, you know, that is our goal, is for you to be successful in whatever way that is. If, you know, if you're starting out and you just want to make beautiful things for your door, we want to help you do that. If you got a business and you want to grow it, we want to help you do that as well. I can tell you right now, I do not believe there's anybody in this industry that knows more than this one right here about selling online, because she does. So we're there to help you with that too, if that's what you choose.
Yeah, and not everybody in our group sells their designs or even has any desire, but a lot of people do. You know, a lot of people just want to make a little bit of extra money, or, you know, pay for the cost of their materials, or have, you know, a little side gig. And then we have people in there that have full-time businesses selling their designs. And so that's what we're about, helping you exactly where you are.
Wherever you are.
In your level of design, whether that's zero, you know, you haven't designed at all.
You're just starting out.
Or you've, you know, been designing for years. We're there to just support you where you are in your journey.
That is exactly right.
So I will post the link in the comments. We invite you to join us. We're only open for a few days. So definitely, if you have thought about it, now is the time to go ahead and join. Like we said earlier, this will be the last time this year that we're open. And we're just going to, you know, pour into our members and love on our members. So definitely, we would love to have you join us.
That's right.
I've just been curling my tails over
I know. I just keep curling them one way and then doing them another. But you can do them whatever way, or you don't have to have tails at all. Whatever way you choose.
I'm going to probably put that underneath there.
Yeah. I love, love, love. Yeah, I'm going to move that out of the way because I don't want to cover up those jewels.
Dorinda, we prefer the Stanley wire cutters. This is the 8-inch Stanley. You can find them Amazon, Walmart, I think. Now, Irwin makes a really good brand. And
if you can't find the Stanley, Irwin is,
I would say it's just as good. I use the Irwin at home when I'm doing things at home and doing designs at home. But here in the shop, I do use the Stanley.
Yes.
So both are good. So whatever you can find. Sometimes Amazon is out of the Stanley. They just have the Irwin. But if that's all you can find, it's just as good.
Yeah, they really are. You won't go wrong with either of those kind.
Yeah, the 8-inch is what I would recommend, though.
And I'm going to tell you, we don't believe in buying a whole lot of extra stuff. You can make a wreath with what you've got, you know, as far as the things that you need to use. 26 gauge wire, you know, a wreath form, and your wire cutters and scissors, and, you know, we just don't believe in getting a whole lot of extra things. But one thing we definitely tell you is to invest in good wire cutters, because you definitely need those.
Yeah, like the glue skillet and the wire cutters.
Yes.
I feel like they're important.
They're the two things. Yes, those are the two things.
And I would not skimp on those.
No.
But anything else, hey, we use a lot of leftover things. And we, you know, that's a lot of what we talk about in Design with the Pros Club, because we want you to be successful where you are on your budget. Some of our designs are really extravagant, and that's what we love. But if you don't, we encourage you to, you know, work in your budget.
That's right.
And your color preference, because we teach you how to design your way.
That's right.
And make things yours.
Yes, and how to take, you know, the tutorial that we give you and make it your own. You know, I'm always so pleased when, now people can make it exactly like we do, and that's perfectly fine. But it just warms my heart when I see that somebody took what we made and, you know, used different flowers or different greenery or whatever and just made it their own. And that just always, I get a kick out of that. But like I said, you can make it exactly like we do. So.
And so if you are new to us and maybe you don't know our journey, we have been selling online our designs, our handmade designs, since 2007. So we started out on eBay, that was like the old days.
I mean, old days. Yeah, that was the days that I had to stay up in the middle of the night to post a picture on eBay, because we didn't have good internet, and the only time it would work was like 2 o'clock in the morning. So I would stay up in the morning to you remember that? Trying to get it to load.
Well, and on top of that, we live in the country.
Yes.
Like country.
In the sticks.
So
we love the sticks.
So that's why I tell people, like, there's no excuse If you want to make money online, if we can do it, like, and we've had our business since 2007,
Yep.
you can definitely do it.
No doubt about it.
We started back in the day when there wasn't any help. You know, we had to learn everything ourselves.
Yes.
There wasn't like YouTube tutorials back then.
No, there was nothing.
There weren't coaches or mentors to help you, make designs or to help you with your online business. So we just had to figure it out the hard way.
Yes.
And so with Design with the Pros Club, we give you the shortcuts. We don't want you to have to go through all of the steps and all of the,
we don't want it to be so
trials
overwhelming.
that we had to go through. We're kind of giving you like, here's the deal. We're going to cut out all these steps and we're going to show you exactly how you can do this.
That's right.
And so, like I said, we invite you to join us. We would love to have you. If it's something that you're even a little bit interested in, I encourage you to go. I will post the link in the comments. Click on the link and just go and read about the club. There's a lot of testimonials on there. It kind of details some of the things that we do in there, some of the things that we teach. And, right off the bat, when you hit join now, you're going to get access to over 150 tutorials.
Yes.
And don't let that overwhelm you.
We quit counting at 150, so I just know there's more.
But don't let that overwhelm you. Okay? You take things one step at a time.
Yes.
You can watch these in the comfort of your own home, on your timeline, so, you don't have to be overwhelmed. And we're always there to help. We're right in that Facebook group. So you'll also get membership to the private Facebook group. And we're there to answer your questions. And if we're not there right away, there are hundreds of other members that are there to answer your questions.
And they are so helpful. I mean, they really are. Our members jump right in and help, and I just love that. We've got people that have been with us in our group for almost 6 years now.
6 years. We've been over 6 years. I thought it was 5, but then I went back the other day and I counted. And we started our club in 2018, so we're going on 6 years now.
So yes, and we've got people that are founding members. They have been in there since then, and we love our family, our Design with the Pros Club family.
And you can be as involved as you want to be. Some people really, we have people that have literally met their best friends.
We really do. I love that.
Design with the Pros Club. And I love that we bring people together like that.
Yes.
And, then we have some people that really don't want to be that involved in the group.
They just want to see the tutorials.
Watch the tutorials and kind of go behind the scenes and not be really active. And that's okay. If that's what you're interested in, that is perfectly fine. You can be as involved as you want to be. But we have our wreath critiques every month. We have our live Q&As every month. We have our tutorials, new tutorials. We have live tutorials and pre-recorded every month. And on top of that, you do get a business training every single month. So,
that's right.
If you're kind of thinking about maybe I'd like to start this as a business, or maybe you already have a business and you want tips and actionable steps and ways that you can grow your business or maybe take that to the next level, we do that in there as well.
That's right. And you'll get a calendar at the beginning of every month. You get a calendar showing you exactly when we're going to be live, when the main wreath of the month is going to come out, when the business training is, all of that, the wreath critiques, all of that is on the calendar. So you will know when things are happening.
Yeah, Kathleen said, I just joined.
Yay, Kathleen. Well, welcome to the family.
We're so glad to have you here.
Yes, we
with
are.
Us. And Charlene said, it is an awesome support group. Love everything they teach us. My husband recently passed. I remember that, yes. And they were there to help me. They are a Christian family. Oh, Charlene, we love you. You have been with us for a very long time, too. And we have been praying for you for sure.
Yes, we have. We sure have. And Bonnie, it's not that heavy. No. It's got a hanger on the back right here, and it'll just hang on a wreath hanger, or now I've got a glass door, so I use the command hooks that stick to the door, and I never have any trouble with them popping off or anything. So it's not as heavy as it looks.
Let's see. Annette said the critiques are so helpful. That's my favorite part.
It is my favorite part too.
I love those. I love them. For us, it's really, really fun because we get to see the growth in our members. So a lot of the members will submit their designs month after month. And so we can kind of go back several months and look at the progress that has been made, you know, the design, just where they're at in their journey, and we can see it from the beginning to this, you know, now, and so it's really fun for us as well.
Betty, let's see, Kim said she joined too.
Oh, yay.
Yay. And welcome. And also, I was trying to see on YouTube if somebody had questions. Oh, Dixie, we got the fern, the gold fern from Michael's. And let's see. I have to get right up close to be able to see it, so that's why while I'm doing the thing, I can't actually read too much. And the jewels were from Craft Outlet. Didn't I say that? Yes, Craft Outlet. Mm-hmm. I couldn't remember where
It's just the print is so small.
It
is. We
really
need like a bigger screen.
I know we do, don't we?
Hey Donna, she said I joined today as well. We are
Yay,
so glad.
Donna!
I'm so excited. We can't wait to get to know you, Donna, Kathleen, and those of you who have joined us today. And you know, like I said, we're open for a few days. We love welcoming new members. So,
well, I've got to read this.
Oh, okay.
Were you right?
No,
in the
you
middle?
go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, I did not mean to interrupt
That's
you.
fine.
I just was reading. Bonnie, she said this is her first time watching. She's from Utah, mom of 9, grandma of 34, great grandma of 39. Wow, what a family. That is so neat. Love making wreaths. May not be so fancy, but I try, and I love flowers. Well, that just makes my heart happy.
Welcome, Bonnie.
Yes,
that is such a wonderful
yes,
legacy.
it
Wow.
is.
I mean,
how
that's
awesome.
amazing.
Yep, it really is. I've got 5 grandchildren, and they keep me busy, so I can just imagine, Mommy.
I bet 39 and
39
34
and 34 great grands.
Busy.
Woo,
You got a lot of love there, though. It
that
sounds like.
is nothing like those grandbabies. Nothing. So, yep.
Well, we're glad to have you on with us,
Yes,
Bonnie.
we are. Yes,
Welcome.
we are.
And if you are watching us on YouTube, if you will, please click the subscribe button and click the bell so you get notified when we're live or when we release our videos.
Yep.
And if you're watching us on YouTube, if you will, click the follow button so that you also get notified when we post things on Facebook. And if you're not following us on Facebook, or you know you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel, you'll go and do that. We love kind of seeing you on all the different places. You know, I'll see somebody over on YouTube. I'm like, oh, I know you from Facebook.
I know. That's exciting. It is. I think that was all the questions. Just wanted to make sure I got all the questions.
Hey, Christine, I'm so glad you were finally able to catch us live too.
Yes, that is awesome.
Last week, unfortunately, I don't know what happened. It did not go live on YouTube for some reason. It only went live on Facebook. I thought it was going to do that today again, but it didn't.
It didn't.
And then when we did post the video, for some reason it was the wrong video. I don't know what happened, but
it was one of those days. Yes,
yeah,
I guess.
But we're back with you.
We are here, so we will try to be here every Friday at 4 p.m. Central Time. So hopefully we'll be here again next week.
But we thank y'all so much for joining us. Like we said,
do.
if you are interested in joining us in Design with the Pros Club, now is the time to do that.
It is.
So I will post a link in the comments. Follow that link, or go to gracemonroehome.com, the upper right-hand side of corner of our blog or website. It says Join Design with the Pros Club. You can click that button, and there's a video there. It tells you about the club, all kinds of testimonials, and all the information that I think you'll need. But if you need more information, just
send us a message.
We will be happy to answer anything.
Yes, if you have any questions, do that.
But we thank you so much for joining us today for Flower Friday. I'm so glad that we were able to go live on YouTube and Facebook. It's so fun when technology works the way it's supposed to.
It really is. Who knew? Yep.
All right, guys. Well, we thank you so much for hanging out with us today, and we will see you next time.
Bye, y'all. Go have a wonderful weekend.
Bye.